Happy October
8th.
everybody. It is officially spooky time, and to celebrate the occasion, I have this Halloween decoration. His name is Mr. Skellington, and in this video we're going to take Mr. Skellington here and see if we can transport him into the digital realm for animation. So to do that, I'm going to photogrammetryify Mr. Skellington, but to do that I need him to kind of stand on his own, which sadly he is incapable of doing, and I also need his arms to be separate from his body so that when we scan him we don't have touching points that are welded together. Alright, we've got the leg problem solved with this setup. Now I just need to figure out the arms. Nothing a little bit of string and wire can't fix. Alright, I've got a fancy schmancy iPad here, and I'm gonna use the app Scaniverse. We'll see how well this works. I've got Polycam open now, and this app gives me the option between LiDAR and PhotoScan. I believe that LiDAR is better for spaces and scenes, so I'm gonna try this with the PhotoScan method instead, because I believe it'll be better for small objects like this. Let's see if this works for us. Now that I have a good enough photo scan of Mr. Skellington, it's time to import him into ZBrush. Here I can delete all the geometry that I don't want and sculpt any areas that messed up in the scan, such as the depth between ribs and the welded areas in his armpits and crotch. I can also go ahead and cut out spaces between the fingers. Next, I need to retopologize the model so that I can animate it better. Right now this photo scan has a bunch of triangles, and we want 4-sided polygons and less of them. That's a pretty quick and easy fix using ZBrush's Z-remesher, but doing so made us lose the textures. When we photoscanned Mr. Skellington, it created a texture map that looks like this, chopped up into a bunch of pieces. In ZBrush, I can take this texture and convert it into polypaint, which is basically coloring the literal vertices of the model. Then I can project those colors onto the new retopologized model with UVs. From there, we can create a texture map that makes a little bit more sense. When I did the photo scan, my lighting setup was really not optimal, which resulted in some pretty mucky looking shadows on the backside of the model. However, I know that I want to animate him rising out of the dirt, so in this case I think it's fine to have these dark brown colors, almost like he's been buried underground for a few years. But anyways, now we have Mr. Skellington with better geometry, better topology, and some textures. After posing his limbs into an A pose, I can throw him into Mixamo for a quick rig and save out a few animations. Then after a few failed imports, Mr. Skellington is now inside of Unreal Engine, ready for animation and rendering. Stay tuned for the end of the month when I will upload a short animation with this guy, and make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss the upload. And as always, a huge thank you to all of my patrons who are making these videos possible. If you would like to support these videos as well, you can find the Patreon link in the description.